Old guys. Ah. Getting old? I'm assuming it's because the days before this that led up to this. I feel like. I mean, give it a couple minutes. I'm definitely gonna get a second win if it. I gotta rally through though. I want to complete a 24-hour stream at least once, bro. Fuck.
Doesn't want to walk down into that Colossus range. And so they begin to rotate back. Remember, Life just has to buy time. That's what the Colossi goes down. And the Lakers beginning to surround as well. And some nice force fields do go down. He's keeping that Colossi alive, but for how long? It's taking a lot of damage. Good force fields still. Warping some Zealots right now. He's trying to micro back, but Life is pushing forward. He has too many ledgers.
Best player that ever lived, baby. Oh, Cyril beats him, but I consider Life probably the second best that ever lived. For show.
Is that the only building? Is that the only building left? That one hatchery? Yes, that is the only building left at the moment, and he needs it to stay alive so he can get around, so he can get drones.
I think Jaedong knows. Jaedong's gonna try to catch the CS and overseer there.
It's really difficult to do StarCraft 2 for 24 hours straight. Yeah. Well, don't make me like, nah. I need encouragement, man. If anything, we're getting through this shit. We're doing this. I'm not no bitch, okay? Bro.
Are able to kill those off, that might be it. As Jaedong still has an army supply advantage, but he has nothing to deal with the Colossi. I can't believe it. The last Brood Lord goes down. Oh my god. Game number one here. They'll just, where were they during all of this?
The crowd, man. We're going to do chill games later. No, viewership retention is the whole point of these streams, man. I'm down to go like do 2s on EU or something. If you want to reset the MMR, if you want chill games like that, we can just talk and chill out, you know?
I don't think so. And it's gone. Where is the last building?
You got an extractor in the meantime.
It's right there. He doesn't realize. He's backing off. He doesn't have the
I love these videos, by the way. I wish they would have I wish they would have kept doing the best of StarCraft the 20 at least 20
Oh my god.
18 for Cyril.
He got it away. He doesn't reveal where it was. Uh-oh.
Stardust is fighting. Stardust is fighting. He has a gateway on the way here. He's gonna go across the map with the Ultra here. I think fully knowing that these Colossi are on the map. Stardust walked in the first talker. He walked.
Yes.
3 more.
He needs to sniff out that base up towards the top. I don't think he's seen it, right? Has he seen the hatchery? Just for... Okay, so he doesn't know where the hatchery is.
Yeah, but he knows he's probably there, I think, right now.
The Ultra is going to walk into this mineral line.
And Mothership's gonna come out and say, no, no, no. Don't touch my babies.
What?
Get away from them! Get away from them! As the Ultra will end up running away. I don't think he could have even got behind the mineral. Stardust! Oh my god! GG! What a game!
You know what's funny to think is Stardust is only like 5.4K now.
Well, is he going to get them up in time before this army comes across him after marching pretty fast?
Looks like he will.
Bailey speed's gonna finish perfectly in time as well. Plus one armor. Drop, is it ready? 13 seconds, he needs more time. I don't think the hero has any idea this is coming.
No
He should
recall.
now.
No recall as well.
Oh my god. This could be crazy. Okay, it's done. It's time to load those Bailings up into the Overlords. Here we go. There's not a ton of stuff in this army.
The music is so good.
Walk out low.
And the Bailings are rolling in at the same time and being dropped down. That's going to be the entire army.
Look at his face.
Goes out almost immediately. In a really crazy play on the road.
As the Stalkers blink back, every zealot
Beautiful.
died instantly.
That was art.
Damage over the forces at the same time. We have never seen a Protoss death.
What do you do when someone just like dicks your army like that?
Kill the hell out of them.
It outplayed so hard. Like stuff like this, bro. This needs to be you, Nico.
Pretty worth it, I'd say.
Yeah.
But Haru just sticking with his guns here.
Maybe for now. Here comes the next problem.
And it, well, but see, the thing is, Wings of Liberty, the skill difference between then and now, just the general skill difference of the general population, is so much higher. Like I said, I've said this before on stream. I guarantee you, if you put me back in GSL, like if you just time caps, like you know, I took a fucking time machine, I went and played in the first 3 years of GSL, I'd probably win them all with my current skill.
Huge arc of all units coming across here. A lot of slice innovation is in these Vikings. And he was just going to
That man just crushed a full mech army, like with ease, baby. That big arc with the drop, beautiful. Mwah! TVT, a chess match. It's amazing. Back then.
Okay, no, with two more here, Patience should still be able to do this. Looking for the surround here, Drew.
This is it because he's got those probes left. It's just these zealots. He has to turn back for everything he's got. He's going to go back and forth. Is Drew going to do it? It is zealots versus drones in an all-out battle for game number 3. It is a complete control. Will he do it?
Oh my god. But you understand RTS and SC2 Brood War, they just can't get Master? Well, I mean, Master is still like what, like top 8% or some shit like that, right? It's still pretty decently hard to get.
Oh, yeah. 50 energy left. He's got this. He's won the game.
Also,
with
they're older,
astounding
probably not
work,
as fast.
Sniping the last Overseer with the last of his Marines.
He's trying to micro right now. And I don't
Well,
think he needs to do that.
I think it increased a little bit once they added the tiers, no?
Oh, one more building. Where is it?
Where's the last building?
That was it. All that hype for nothing.
It's a spine crawler?
Oh.
Are you serious? He's gonna run out of energy.
Oh, I didn't
13,
see it.
12, 11, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Oh my god.
He wins the game.
One energy left on the Banshee.
He kills
Wow.
the final spine crawler with the
Wow. Holy fuck, that's a clutch. No. So I watched this series live. I just want to point this out. Now, I wasn't there live, but I mean like when it was happening. And I just want to say, this comeback, this comeback is the best comeback of all fucking time. So, just enjoy this fucking masterpiece right here.
Before Lilbao can clean this up, absolutely disastrous game for Lilbao and just a very, very smart, you know, strategy here by Hydra.
Even the Stalker gets cornered in the left side of the natural expansion. There's nothing here to fight for Lilbo. More stitch at the top of the ramp. 3 pylons trying desperately to find a way to salvage this game against the Titan that is Hydra. Has been dominating in WCS all year long.
Photon overcharge will go down, but this Nexus is running very low on HP already. Zerglings will get cleaned up, but these roaches should be able to get the final hits of this Nexus, and it's gonna go down as well. Well, Nate.
There's not much left to say, Kev.
He needs force field straight out.
One base versus 3 with half the workers.
Drones are coming off the natural. Hydra's gonna try to shut down this push that Lilbo has. He moves back down the ramp, grabs a few of the roaches, and one of these queens should die as well. There's not much here to fight for Hydra, but that economy is slowly but surely paying off. He needs to keep landing those forces.
Wow.
Moving up towards the natural once again. He sees those units. Comes up
Hear the
front.
crowd?
It's coming from the drones are coming once again for Hydra.
That Protoss army looks so scary right now, Nate. There's no roach speed, there is Zergling speed, but there is no static defenses. Hydra's gonna drops more wood force fields. Drones are being pulled as well. Is he actually just turning this around now, Nate?
He's starting to make it happen. Gets the drones at the third base, the roaches at the third as well. Those force fields have been really locking these units out of
Force field on the ramp now. He's gonna get 3 more roaches. Luma on 1 base against a 3-base Zerg. He's actually making this work.
He's actually making it happen, Roddy. Completely locking out Hydra in this position. There's the time we're pulling them in place. GG! Wilma keeps his dreams alive here at the World Championship Series.
He barely has any in the air. He's going to find these links. Force fields could kill a lot of them.
So not only was he down and out in game 3, gonna get 3-0'd against the previous WCS champion that won the season prior. So he was down and out against a guy who'd just been fucking dominating, bro. Like, it was, oh my god. And this is the only thing Lil Bao ever, like, so, here, I'll wait.
Really cutting that number. Quite the only 26 links remain. The Spire is ready, but it's just roaches on the production tab.
Yep, Hydra realizes that going for a Spire right now is a tiny bit risky, so let's just go crazy on the roaches. There's only 1 Immortal.
Coming in from both sides, hitting from the north, hitting from the south as the roaches come in on the northwest side. The War Prism is here to keep the Colossi alive. He's pushing forward, he could actually do it. Here comes the next level stalker, 6 more roaches in production, but Lumo is marching towards Hydra's third base. He's marching toward the potential victory.
All the key units are still alive. 3 Colossus still alive. That 1 Immortal has to really stay alive. He's gonna start bumping in units. Hydra will try to pick up the Colossus, but all the roaches are dying.
There's nothing left for Hydra. 70 supply remains as Lumo continues to march forward, cleaving through the drones, cleaving through the queens, and GG is called.
So, he goes on to win this WCS. After that comeback, this is the semifinals. He goes on to win. And that is the only tournament he ever won in StarCraft 2. Think about that. This man was moments from death, getting 3 fucking zeroed. The best comeback story ever.
Will advance.
Can you believe what we just saw?
The emotion, bro. This stuff gets me so hyped. My favorite player of all time right there, Polt. The year where I got good, right here.
Drops are not stopping, man. This guy is everywhere.
Don't forget, Beyond has 3 bases and he hasn't taken any damage this game back at his own home. This is looking great for Beyond as he rallies his other units across the map. Dark might be done for with this attack.
Is this the killing blow? Or will Dark pull off a miracle? He is closing in. The army is getting set up. Widow mines now being planted. Marines have been stinned. Liberators in the right position.
Dark trying to get in with those circlings, but it is not going to be enough. Beyond punches through. It's on his third base.
G! Beyond has done it!
A couple of buildings, but Snoot seemed like he split off the perfect amount of roaches. He didn't send too many that Bolt could actually.
So, fun fact about this tournament. This is Polt versus Snoot. 2016 WCS Season 1, okay? I remember watching this in my bed. This was right when summer started that year. Well, I guess it was winter break, because that's the year I dedicated to improving StarCraft 2. I remember watching the first time Beyond versus Dark. Hell yeah. No, so this series. So, This is right when Legacy of the Void came out, and people were calling Polt basically like, he said he couldn't win a tournament in Legacy of the Void. He got to the finals twice. Lost to True and someone else. But a lot of people were speculating that Polt was like, he's just not good enough to play, like, you know, Legacy of the Void. All this stuff. Then he just kind of, besides this game, just kind of fucking rolls Snoot in the finals. And I was so happy. Look at this fungal though. Boom. Gets a medevac.
He gets one more medevac as well. They actually had a couple of units in it, and absolutely phenomenal fungal straight out of Zerg Heavens.
But Nurture is always able to make so much army here, no matter what. And look, he's already setting up the engagement here.
Coming with a nice flank if Marino gets ahead of himself. He's still up an army supply.
Nico, get ready to cringe, bro. This should make you real sad, because it made me real sad.
I'm a little bit surprised that Marino's not trying to attack on the right-hand side of spaces, but I guess he's kind of chasing the army in the corner. Nurture's going to move in there with the Bailey, even from behind as well.
Oh, another thing about 2016 that they didn't put in here that is very important. Marine Lord in Nation Wars in the finals versus Korea. So, in the finals versus Korea, he single-handedly 5-0'd them by himself. It was fucking insane. It was one of the favorite. Dude, 2016 was peak StarCraft for sure. All the broken units, champions of every race. Oh, it was so fucking good.
All of it goes, not a single snipe goes off, and Marine Lord's army is crushed. Nurture comes out with the astonishing engagement.
Good scan. Good scan here. Oh, he's going to win this fight as well. Zest doesn't have all his units here.
Yeah, in fact, he's kind of 1-8 into this.
And now that he has the rest, Maru can just escape again with his mobility. He needs to set up a defense, though. Okay, Liberator here.
Liberator down there. But again, there's not enough to actually cover the Liberator. There has to be symbiosis.
Look at the production tab. Look at how much production Maru has. All he has to do is survive, and he just wins this game because he had so much more.
And
Another
he's still
harass.
dropping over here, taking down what was initially an even worker count. Well, because the Soccer's been there fast enough. He can park over here with the Tempest.
Oh, he's gonna get him!
Get there!
He sees him with the sensor tower. Look at this! He's trying to
Big
trap
brain.
across army here. Let's trap a few of those units, and that may actually turn the tide here.
Oh, really good kiting here from Zesto. Those Tempest staying alive.
He's dropped Asus! He's going for it here! I think this might be too much! I think this is game over! Vikings are landing! There's not enough progress. Look at the rest of Mo's army is back. The crowd is going crazy! Liberation zone's going down! And 40 supply up is more now. He's up a base as well.
The army for Protoss is not sophisticated enough now.
Oh, just another mule!
He's going all the way to the center right. Not up to defend the Nexus. Liberation zones about to go down as the Marauders continue to do too much damage.
I think it's time to type out GG! Jitter, are your champs!
Good angle here.
Oh, yeah.
Targets that mainly down very
Oh,
well.
Terran Craigasm.
Targets, and even though there's so many queens over here, getting a really nice trade.
He targets the base again. He is just on a Bailey target fire here, man. He's on a shooting range. That's game, I think.
That's gonna be it.
That's
He loses
it.
everything. Beyond, he's gonna get out of the group in first place.
There you go, GG, Beyond!
Okay, a couple goes kind of poking out in the front right now. EMPs can be amazing against this.
Dark Shrine on the way. There's some counter harass.
Okay, 2-2 is almost here for it. Beyond, it's finishing up just a second.
Right,
Those
1 second.
EMPs, here they come. This is starting. The Vikings being like we're back. Beautiful kiting there on the Vikings.
He's doing a great job staying out of the void ray range. He's kiting too well. The Colossi count is dropping.
Oh, this kiting on the Vikings is so good. He's picking up all the crosses. As long as there's nothing he can do, his splash damage is gone.
He's landed the Vikings. There's too much. Beyond's control. There's too good. He's pressing forward. And I think SOS will lose this game.
And it looks like, yeah, it's going to be a three-pronged attack. He's going to send Lings up here.
This should make you happy. This engagement was fucking beautiful. I just want to preface this before we start.
Possibly to go to this natural over here, or to the upper right, drop over there, and then send Lings down here to attack this base in the center right. Can he get that
Nidus
fourth
in the
base? That would be
natural,
absolutely
triple
huge.
drop in the main,
meantime, he does
units in the
drop out
third,
into the
Lings
main
in the
base.
fourth.
8 Hydras and 2 Lurkers, so a lot of harassment going down right now on the Showtime. And the Nidus over there in the upper right, 4 different formations attacked at once. He pulled the Lings out of the center right location. The Zealots are not going to be able to do much damage over there. The Lurkers obliterate them. Probes pulled to the bottom right. Meanwhile, up here, the Lings are going to try to target down and destroy the Nexus.
Look at this. He is just playing Showtime like a fiddle right now. Harassment absolutely everywhere. Showtime's army doesn't even know where to go, and the back natural falls.
It does seem he wants to finish his opponent off here. More Hydras coming in. And again, Immortals definitely not the most nimble of Protoss units, are being juggled around the map at a rate that Showtime cannot keep up with.
This is absolute madness. He's coming up with all of his Immortals, all of his Archons. They are starting to blow up, trying to get in against this Hydra Lurker. With the amount of damage coming out of Nerchio's army is overwhelming. Down they go, and
So that was back in a time when still Foreigner StarCraft was considered like way worse than Koreans, and everyone that was in attendance at that event was like, what the fuck that is. It was so amazing to watch.
Taking away that third base economy.
Here come the Queens, and the Phoenixes are not in position, can't get close, trying to go for the lifts now, lifting them up to the Queens, but the Queens on the ground have the energy. Transfusion's going down, and the probes come off the line.
He needs more overcharges, but he loses the mothership core. He only has one pilot overcharged. Probes are going down. I think Rogue is actually going to take this. I think he's done it.
Two Immortals do pop out. The probes are getting into the fight now. But is it enough? I don't know. Trying to focus down the Immortals. The barriers go off.
Here come those barriers. Indeed, they're off now, though. He's trying to hold this, but look at the supplies. 122 to 49 right now. And even Ippy has survived. He has no economy behind this. I think Rogue has actually just duped him here. He's done. And that's all she wrote. Zest is back in the chair. DT. Rogue.
Zest lost 2 Team League finals.
Things fall apart. Yeah, a little bit. He does rally up 3 more stalkers, though, and this is a pretty good concave. He's starting to get some good targeting. The Oracle comes in from behind.
Now all of these games are just Zest losing.
Oh my god, he actually might have done it.
That worked, but here comes that Immortal coming down the ramp right now. Zest just barely holding on by the skin of his teeth at the moment, utilizing this Immortal really well. But MC with the micro, perfect barrier does go off. He's picking up 3 stalkers.
It's 4 versus 2 right now. More reinforcements are coming in. GG!
Shade here for Vision. Trying to set up Purification Nova.
The line of sight blocker.
Staggers them. Good control here by Trap, though. Loses only 3 stalkers for that snipe.
Kobe!
I'm not clear on if Showtime actually has enough here. Oh my god, this is going to be so sick. He actually does that damage to those Lurkers. All 4 are bruised, hardly any remaining. This push could easily break Nerchio.
Yeah, it looks like it might indeed. Blinking on top of those Lurkers, taking them out, already pre-bruised, and a huge force field wall here, knocking down these rocks. He wants to steal his army out.
That was so sick. Force fields into wall up. He can go in here and punish whichever expansion he deems.
Dick, there's a piece of hair in my food.
What
Nice.
a fantastic move out of Showtime.
Ultra Cavern is on the way, 44 more Lings in production. Heroes putting a big push on right now, and there are, the army is not together yet for Stefano, but
Rip
it's
TB.
a bailing sandwich for both sides. He comes in, the Ravager shots land in the center of the Protoss army. The Protoss army in huge retreat right now.
Completely engulfed. Every single unit.
What an engagement!
Destroys.
G. Stefano
Wow.
wiped out CJ Hero.
George is on the way, but it's not there.
This was the only time this has ever happened, and it will never happen again. It's unless you put it right next to one singular siege tank, you cannot stasis sieged tanks. Except with Tankovac. And this happened in a fucking tournament. It was so, yeah.
Oh my god, stasis! No way! It's all it takes, so it's just pure Marine at this point. He's only got one of these tanks not caught by that stasis. Of course, he can't do any damage. He can't kill those tanks, but now there's nothing to help against the Atoms, nothing to stop those Templar from getting right on top of the Marines. And he still has another 5 seconds before the tanks are used. When first storms are going to hit, he's splitting the Marines. The Phoenix are killing the Medivacs, and the tanks are flawed, but he's already lost so much. Can the Marines do it without the support of the tanks? They've been lifted up by the Phoenix. The rest of the storms clean him up, and Showtime mops the floor with a phenomenal stasis trap on top of those tanks.
This game will go down in history as one of the craziest games we have ever seen. Okay, as long as he doesn't make any mistakes. Okay, he's actually really starting to get low on shields on all these units as well. That he should actually run for a while and let these reach charge. Okay, that Dark Shrine actually has a lot more hit points than it looks like.
That it does. And this DT, there's a timer. Keep in mind, guys, the pressure is on.
Okay. Oh, he loses
Archon
no way,
goes
no
down.
way. He cannot lose a second one. No way.
No way, right?
Okay, oh my god. It's DT. He gets it.
Oh, gets another attack.
He gets another attack. He gets another attack. He has to micro this perfectly. Oh my god, now this is the closest game I've ever
That Archon! The Archon is so low too!
He cannot lose that. He cannot lose that. Okay, gets a Dark Shrine.
DT.
DT. Okay, this is the last building left.
That's it.
Last building left.
It's gonna be hard to micro this.
Okay, there's three
if
buildings
this goes
left.
down, the Archon's so low.
He has to wait. He has to wait. He has time to wait a little bit longer. This Stalker's doing a lot of damage. One more
Adept
attack.
dies.
He saves the Archon. Saves the Archon. He's going for this Twilight Council. Archon dies. He has to micro the Stalker. He has Blink. He has Blink. He's microing the Stalker. I think he should be able to do this still.
This is unbelievable.
He cannot make a mistake. He cannot make a mistake. Blink's away.
Blink's over him. Couple more hits and he gets the Twilight Council.
Oh my god. There's no way that DT can kill this. There's no way that DT can kill this.
Blink
Patience wins. We are going to a game 5.
It's been a really weird year for StarCraft 2. We've had a lot of ups and downs. The things that have happened in the Korean scene are at best regrettable, at worst potentially catastrophic. The kind of things that we've had happen there, the retirements as a result.
Oh, that was nice. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to another episode of Bronze League. The GM. I was going to say Bronze League Heroes, but today we're probably going to be playing quite a few more than 3 games. I usually only play 3, but I'm still going to probably cut them up into 3 game segments. So, where we last left off, we made it into the Gold League, and now we're going to see what it takes to pass this prestigious league. Let's go. Get right into it. I'm currently doing a 24-hour live stream over on my channel, twitch.tv/Groovyman12. So, live every single day as well. And also, if you notice my voice, like I don't talk quite as much, or my voice is kind of out, because I've already been live for 13 hours. So, I tend to feel like an old man. Okay. Random versus random. Interesting. Interesting, interesting. Good luck. Have fun. Now, we're going to hotkey our command centers. Put our camera locations down. 2, 3, and 4. Rally the SCV.